Designing a new car is expensive, really expensive. It's not uncommon for manufacturers to spend £1 billion on designing a new model. So when Peugeot decided to bring out a new small car, they teamed up with Citroen and Toyota to build 3. That way they'd share the development costs and get 3 cars for the price of 1. The upshot is that the resulting cars, the Peugeot 108, the Toyota Aygo and the Citroen C1, are all pretty much identical. They might have different faces, but then so did Michael Jackson. But why should you care about this? Well, the answer becomes obvious when you step inside. Because Peugeot spent so little money developing this car, they've been able to spend that money on the good stuff, like equipment levels. Even though this active model is by no means top of the range, you get air conditioning, a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with DAB digital radio, Bluetooth and USB and auxiliary sockets, all for less than 10 grand. There's a choice of 2 engines, both petrols, a 1.2 and the one we have here, a 1 litre. Now it's a 3-cylinder 68 brake horsepower engine and it is slow. It's fine if you're just pootling around town, but take it out onto the open road and getting up to 70 miles an hour takes about 4.5 years. It's noisy too. Again, it's fine around town, but if you do a lot of high-speed driving, you'll quickly find that it becomes wearing and you'll be better off with a 1.2. It's not that fun to drive either. The steering's a bit woolly, the ride's a bit firm, and at high speed there's quite a lot of wind and road noise. Also, I'm finding it quite easy to stall the 108. You have to give it loads of revs to move away, and it's quite difficult to move off smoothly. On the plus side, the turning circle is quite tight, which makes manoeuvring around town a doddle. Inside, there's plenty of space up front, and both the steering wheel and seat are adjustable for height. Now, you will be able to fit 2 adults in the back, but only if they're either very short or you don't like them very much, because it is quite cramped back there. The cabin itself feels a bit cheap, but that isn't really a criticism because the 108 is quite cheap. On the plus side, it's very stylish in here. When some manufacturers try to do funky dashboards, it can all end up looking a bit naff, but Peugeot seems to have got it just right. It does look funky, but somehow it feels quite grown up at the same time. The 108 shouldn't be expensive to run either. The 1 litre cars are in insurance group 6 and the 1.2s in group 11. They're all economical on fuel and all of the cars are entitled to free road tax. So, is there anything else you should know? Well, for an extra 850 quid you can get the 108 as a convertible called the Top, with an exclamation mark on the end. There's also an automatic option available, and although the 108 hasn't been crash tested yet, it does come with 6 airbags and stability control, so it should be pretty safe. So, should you buy a 108? Well, we'll be honest, there are better cars in the class. The VW Up is nicer to drive and the Fiat Panda is bigger, but if you can live with the lack of pace and you're looking for a car which is cheap to buy, cheap to own and with loads of kit, then we'd say the 108 is a sound choice.